An old woman took in a strange puppy from the street. 6 months later, it sounded the alarm. A grandmother picked up a strange gray puppy on the street, and 6 months later she grabbed his head. The dog grew bigger every day and began to look like a wolf. The grandmother heard a plaintive whine in the grass and parted the thickets in search of the source of the sound. A strange gray puppy, who could barely move from fatigue and dehydration, was looking at her among the greenery. The elderly woman was very surprised. The puppy was small and clearly needed help, and the owner was not around. She took him home with her, watered him, fed him, and decided to keep him for herself. She already had 2 cats and a shepherd dog on a chain, which meant that the little puppy would not cause much trouble. A couple of days later, her grandson came to visit. Hearn was also surprised to see his grandmother's new pet. They decided that the baby had run away and got lost from the tourist base. The grandson went there to ask the guests, but all the guests had already left. The grandmother decided not to look for the owners and kept the baby for herself. Time passed, and after a couple of months, she noticed that the dog was growing strangely. The fur was shaggy in clumps, and its size was increasing every day. 6 months later, the old lady grabbed her head. The dog was huge and was happily knocking over her shepherd dog in a game. She was seriously scared and had already decided that she had picked up a wolf cub. Her grandson arrived again, put his grandmother in gray, as they called the dog, in the car, and rushed to the veterinary clinic in the city. True, to be on the safe side, they put a muzzle on the dog. The veterinarian carefully examined the pet and joked about the grandmother. Like, why would she need a wild wolf cub? But in fact, the doctor said it was a fast-growing Irish wolfhound puppy. The specialist reassured the grandmother that the breed was harmless, but he just needed training and proper nutrition. He grew up strong and healthy, he was vaccinated, so there was no need to worry. The elderly woman thought for a moment and decided not to give up the pet. Her grandson promised to help her with raising her and signed up for dog training courses, and the grandmother herself can fatten up the wolfhound. Dear friends, if you liked the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find many more interesting things.